Hello, my name is Moishi, and in this video, we will look at the setup of a US ShabbatSmart domestic hot water system heated by two electric immersion heaters. On this slide, we can see a standard setup with a US domestic hot water tank. The system includes a hot water cylinder, two immersion heaters, a programmer, a contactor to carry the high load of the immersion heaters, a cold water inlet, and a hot water outlet. When the programmer calls for heating the water, it switches on the top immersion heater and then the bottom immersion heater and heats the water. This is a standard weekday operation. On this slide, we can see the items we added to allow for the installation of the ShabbatSmart Controller. We added a pipe linking the hot water outlet to the cold water inlet, a check valve to ensure cold water does not bypass the tank into the hot water outlet, a circulation pump to allow for the mixing of the water in the tank when needed, a pipe from the hot water outlet with a motorized ball valve to allow some water relief when cooling the tank on Friday, and a gate valve to balance the water relief. Now, we add the ShabbatSmart Controller and two sensors. One sensor is installed on the tank body. Another sensor is installed on the hot water outlet. A separate video will explain how to install the sensors. The weekday programmer is wired through the Shabbat controller to ensure it is disabled on Shabbat. Another contactor has been added and wired to the bottom immersion heater. We then connect the cables. We have connected a 2-core cable for the top immersion heater and another 2-core cable for the bottom immersion heater. During the weekdays, the weekday programmer, through the ShabbatSmart Controller, will control the top and bottom immersion heaters, wired through the top contactor and immersion heater, whereas on Shabbat, the ShabbatSmart Controller will control only the bottom immersion heater, wired through the bottom contactor. We also connect a 2-core cable for the relief valve, another 2-core cable for the circulation pump, and a 2-core cable for the kitchen Shabbat Ready LED light. Remember to ground all metal items. Now, we are ready for a test run.